Hello, the Royal Australian here. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a debunking of Silver2K's debunking of me, which I have watched some of this video and it's pretty easy to debunk. The teenager's understanding of common sense is zero. And he says he'll try and make this video quick, but it's a 48-minute, 20-second long video of a guy that is so butthurt about my complete debunking of him, it's not funny. Just so you guys are aware, the following disclaimer applies. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit full or portions of copyrighted motion videos, musical content, pictures, voice recordings, videotapes, Blu-ray, and DVD videos without authorization of copyright owners and holders. This is what is called fair use under entertainment, and is allowed for the purposes of criticism, news reporting, gameplay, teaching, parody, and other types of communication under this law, which does not infringe the Copyright Act 1972, under Section 17, United States Code 107. We in Australia use the Fair Trades Act, or Fair Trades Agreement, in which if you want to use somebody else's content in your video, you better make damn sure that you have the regulations to back that up. Because according to the copyright law of the European Union, you cannot use this video of mine in your video. But I can, because I'm declaring fair use here.
Hello. So if you're watching this, you are either two people. This guy right here, Soland, which if you're not him, then you should not be here, because this is a fucking hot pile of shit.
Yeah, it's a small piece of evidence dedicating to giving karma to a certain person. This certain human being. Which said get fucked in the last 6 seconds of his video.
At least this video that he's making. He is showing a topic that he basically don't have any idea of what he's talking about.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, I do. Those are likes, by the way.
Even though he is in the center of the shit.
Yeah, because you, Huntero57, and Comrade Fury put me there in the first place.
So,
and you're still doing it.
So, to start this off, I just wanna show amongst the massive spiral shit here that
it ain't no spiral of shit. Those three are IDs of Huntero.
He does not appreciate liars. Keep this.
Yes. Neither does my mother. Neither does anyone else around you.
In mind, he does not appreciate liars, and he is a tyrant. Basically, he's a
says the actual tyrant.
A dictator scum.
Excuse me, what? Dictator scum. Really? Says the guy that's bullying me, okay? Says the 16-year-old that's bullying a 26-year-old adult. Says the guy that's 10 years younger than me that doesn't even realize what he's doing wrong.
And he's probably gonna try to silence me, you know?
Yep. First, with a copyright takedown request. Second, this video.
Oh, everyone tried to Kim Jong-un, everyone, but you know, this guy is not gonna be able to, because he couldn't even make a proper video explanation or response or whatever you want to call it about one of my friends, Comrade Fury. Now, the video he posted is nothing.
The video posted there, I reported Comrade Fury for bullying and harassment. The same thing you're doing right now. You are bullying and harassment, and the freaking server says it all here. This group says it all here.
But it also means, I guess, Allah in this. Comrade Fury did not participate much. He mainly just did some comments on Solen's videos, and Solen started
He actually gave some useful criticism there.
saying that he's aiming this video to a bully.
Yeah, known as Comrade Fury. You and Huntero. You for this video. Exclusively. Actually, no. It's that video was aimed at Comrade Fury and Huntero.
Shown in the video, and his friend he's gonna refer to as,
So I beg your pardon, I got that wrong.
asterisk Taro 57,
Which is actually Huntero 57. Everyone calls him as a joke Huntero 57. Just to have a laugh with him.
I have no idea who that is. I know someone called Huntero 57, but
Well, you should know who Huntero 57 is.
yeah, whatever that is, I don't know. But from what I know, Comrade is not a goddamn bully.
He bullied me in that video.
Like, yeah, pretty obvious.
Let me give you the definition of bullying. The definition of bullying is two things. Mental assault. Mentally attacking a human being with complete false information is also a type of trolling or being an annoyance or nuisance. That's what Comrade Fury is. He was being an annoyance or nuisance. It didn't provoke anger because that video was not made out of anger. It was made out of, you know, a counterattack. Or hate speech. And bullying, harassment. Bullying, to seek harm, intimidate, or coerce. In example, someone perceived as vulnerable. That's the definition of bullying for you.
But I am going to show you the real bully. Now, you may not think of him as a bully or see it that way.
Nobody sees me as a bully on my channel, mate. None of my subscribers do.
But basically he is. He's, you know, a tyrant bully who...
Says the real tyrant bully.
Well, he hasn't really hurt anyone, but, you know, at the same time he has, because...
I beg to differ on that one. That video is just a counterattack towards somebody who, you know, said get fucked in in his video against me.
You know, being in an argument is pretty hard, even if you're a master at arguments. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you. But yeah, keep in mind, he does not appreciate liars at all. No. But so, to start this thing off, if you don't know who Solent is, he is a scrub, a noob.
Says the guy that wouldn't be able to take me down in his Ju-87 D5 when I'm flying an ME-264, and I put a 20mm straight through his engine block.
Who played War Thunder, and if you don't know what War Thunder is, it's, you know, another hot pile of garbage. But
War Thunder is actually quite fun at times, but sometimes it is a huge pile of garbage due to the fucking matchmaking system. So I can agree with you there on that one.
There were squadrons. He joined ours, and
to subsequently be bullied by them.
Yeah, let's just say that, you know...
Wait, I ended up subsequently being bullied by them.
His IQ is pretty much smaller than amount of storage space I have left on my PC.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Silver 2K. My IQ is actually way higher than that. My IQ is 83.
So,
my IQ... it's higher than this. The reason why there's 54.4 gigabytes of free left in my NVMe storage is because obviously my Windows computer has just been updated previously, which I'm going to transcript later. Which you should do. You can find out all about the transcript on the Reddit. You can also download transcript. And I guarantee you will free up a total of 40 gigabytes of storage on your PC. It depends on how long the transcript takes, and it depends on what is in your machine.
I'm gonna try my best to keep this video quick, but you know, there's a lot of garbage to cover here, but as you probably just saw, I was banned from his server. Now,
you wanna know something? I'll just go directly to you real quick, so I can find you. Please consult the following rule. Rule 4. Mental assault, trolling, false input, misleading text, and bullying isn't tolerated on the server, which has been updated to the following. Mental assault, spamming, trolling, false input, disrespecting the policy of the server, and bullying is not tolerated.
He did have a server, and he was a YouTuber, a very bad one.
I'm a better YouTuber than you. Look at you with only 16 subscribers.
Clearly shown from his content, but you know,
You're a bad YouTuber because of this content, mate.
From that, but you know, he got...
You're a bad YouTuber because you make videos like this.
Kicked from our squadron because he was...
Yeah, that's because I was getting bullied by Huntero and the rest of your goddamn squadron.
Being...
I get bullied for your mistakes. And you don't have a damn piece of evidence to prove me wrong.
To put it simply, too stupid, basically.
I'm a lot smarter than you think I am, so don't judge a book by its cover.
He put up a very big scene when trying to play a match. And he showed all... He clearly showed that he lacked everything. He lacks
shaking my head.
IQ fucking...
My IQ is a lot higher than yours, mate, because I don't bully, I don't stir. I don't provide false and misleading information. I don't lie. I tell the utmost fucking truth. I'm honest. And here are you calling me a liar. Here are you calling me a dictator. Here are you calling me a fucking terrorist.
Argument, you know, he just kept saying rat's ass, which I think he...
Yeah, because I'm trying to act professional within my goddamn server, which is... Due to the fact there is 3 or more children in this server has turned into a professional, immersive, and gaming server. You are required to act as such as if you actually have a job in real life. I am close to getting a job in real life, to be fair. And I work with my support workers for mental health professionally, so I'm a lot more professional than you are.
Likes watching rats' asses, you know, but yeah.
Shaking my head. This is laughable.
You know, I've said that I'm gonna keep moving on, but yeah, let's do that. But he got kicked.
The guy that's saying he's gonna move on, yet his video's gone for 5 minutes 4 seconds so far, out of 48 minutes 20 seconds.
And I thought it would be pretty funny to go into his server and, you know, mess with him.
Big mistake.
Which it is pretty fun because he doesn't know how to handle a situation, but...
Oh yeah, I do. You see how I handle situations. I get you bullies removed from the internet for a living. Okay, I'm back.
So, you see here, I was warned for spamming the wrong chat.
Yep. The warrant for spamming the following 2 chats. General quarters. And the mess hall. With @everyone. A total of 300 plus times. And guess who caught you for doing it? Spizwell.
And disrespecting his car, which if you don't...
Here is where you slapped my car, a model of my car on. Oops.
Server and, you know, mess with him, which it is him in his car window. He shows his fucking seen this video, then yeah, if you server and, you know, mess with him, which it is pretty fun because he doesn't know how to handle a situation. But so you see here, I was warned for spamming the wrong chat and disrespecting his. If you haven't seen this video, then yeah, if you wanna steal someone
Promotion of theft? Yeah, that's gonna get this video taken down.
you know, I don't know, identity or something shit like that, or murder someone, then yeah, this guy is easy.
Murder. That's terrorism.
You can see him in his car window. He shows his fucking license plate, like
maroon in color.
right there a little bit, and then he also does it like right there.
You didn't need to know this of the cut to the back end.
You know, you can
You ever heard of a tour of my car? Well, that's exactly what this video depicted.
see that, you know, you should make fun of him, and it's a
That's gonna be everyone's big mistake.
pretty rusty shit, but
It's a lot more fuel efficient than your car if you've got one.
you know, let's
I much prefer a vehicle I can actually drive rather than a vehicle I cannot afford to drive.
talk more about this. And I also got warned for promoting terrorism.
Yep. You slapped my car on a meme similar to on a picture similar to this. A joke that went too far.
So I'm gonna have to like, you know, like say this right now. I am not with Al Qaeda, ISIS, or anyone. I am simply some fat Swedish guy.
Shaking my head, calling yourself fat. Give me a break, Silver. Go to the gym and stop disrespecting yourself.
In Sweden who likes to play War Thunder. Clearly shown from this, you know. So you can probably
At least you can see in this video that I am gonna show some damn sympathy to you.
be pretty sure that I'm not gonna blow up your house.
Well, that is quite obvious. But if you post a meme that depicts terrorism, you're promoting it via a means of humor.
But, you know, all of
Any memes depicting terrorism in my server promotes terrorism and therefore is not tolerated, as per this rule. And this one. It wasn't child-friendly of you to post a meme like that in my server.
all these three things are not tolerated on this server, you know, clearly, you know, spamming, very bad, disrespecting his car, how could you, promoting terrorism? No.
Not allowed in my server.
Already, my third offense will result in me being kicked, but isn't that three
Wrong. Banned.
offenses, you would assume? No, apparently not, because the guy can't read.
Excuse me, I can read very clearly. And I have extremely mild intellectual impairment and I am extremely mild autistic spectrum disorder. And I've got a higher IQ than you.
Or either he just likes to
Because you lack one thing that I don't. Common sense.
throw in two things and then throw in something else and, not account for that.
Let me give you the definition of common sense. Good sense and sound judgment in practical matters.
I don't know, but, before, you probably have read all of this, but I'll go ahead and show you first, before I start talking about this, what it was that I was actually spamming. So if we make our way over here, you can see this, it's...
No, you were spamming at everyone in the chat. You're spamming the words. The word at everyone 300 plus times in mess hall and general quarters before I remove them.
It's a pretty good meme, diagnose you with dead. In what way is that dead? Well, trust me when I say just... Well, no, or well, I can't really remember, because you gotta keep in mind, this shit was back in, like, not this exact date, but it was like on the 17th of September or the 16th, because Solent lives in Australia, so it takes 7 Stalins out of 5 Ruskis. It's pretty well made, like Lego Germany, I like Germany, I like Legos, like, bro, I fuck with Lego any day. And you need to click no or yes. If you click some, I'll kind of say, like, when these rules of his rules, and in none of them it said against spamming and shit,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, I did fast forward there. You spammed at everyone in the mess hall and general quarters. You did not spam your couple of memes.
But he makes rules when shit happens. But you can see here that not safe for work memes are to be posted in mess hall. That
Yeah. Rules been updated. Still means the same thing as this though. You cannot have a conversation in this channel.
that is the mess hall. No messages can be sent to this channel. I have no idea what he meant by this.
Speak a lack of common sense. Do not have a conversation in this channel. You are allowed to react to the memes posted in a very short and concise manner, or using an emoji. But you cannot have a conversation in this channel. Your lack of common sense.
I really don't, because if it no messages, then no memes, and people like memes. But the only times when you're allowed to post something into the above mentioned channel, but child-friendly memes, it's good to think of the children,
Yes, it is.
So
Keeping them safe as well.
yeah. Let me see around here. And some other of his rules to know is this. You cannot argue the point about the server's rules with him, as the rules were put in place for the safety of the children.
Which has been updated. As these rules are put in place for the safety of the children that may be in the server.
Now, I'm pretty sure that this was put in for the place of the children. So, okay, they're Buster, but, And then you have, normal rule: do not offend him in any way. But
Excuse me, you read that wrong again. Do not offend myself and any other person in any racist way. And no politics. Do not offend myself and any other person in any racist and or offensive way. And no politics. Myself refers to me, the commander of the server.
he doesn't say that. He just says, do not offend him. And any other person in any racist way. And no politics, I do not accept them. Which this part right here is added on. Let me see if I can get this somewhere here. Yeah, everything you see is just him being stupid, so you just don't
I'm a lot smarter than you are.
think about that. Let me see here. Oh yeah, also, when you click on a channel, you can see what the owner, the one who made the entire Discord, wrote for the channel. This is a description of the server. Please put all your hilarious memes and explicit images here. No porn is allowed here though.
For once, you're actually correct. Wow.
So you see, it doesn't say anything about child friendly, and if you don't know what
The no porn is allowed here though is referencing to child safety. Dumbass.
explicit means, it means something that is, more adult like or mature or whatever.
Hence the not safe for work / memes over 18 limit.
Not something like this, and
Yeah, there we
this
go. That's the meme you posted in my server. A model of my car.
is also one of the memes that I spammed in his Discord.
You only said that meme once, but one person found that meme very offensive. He's been removed from the server for inactivity for 30 days. And as Speecewell outlined, what he means by Nazi is that was pretty nasty shit. Nasty comedy. You practically just bullied me with that fucking meme, mate.
Now, as I said earlier, I don't know exactly where I spammed the memes, but I'm pretty sure I spammed them in the memes channel. But you can see here, if you
Okay,
here,
moving
it
on.
was posted on September 11th, which, if you don't know, September 11th is when 9/11 happened. So of course I made the meme. Boom, crash, bonk. No, not round 2. Oh no, it's Ozyman, so look out. And then he comes in inverted because Australia, And that is why I am apparently promoting terrorism with Al Qaeda. And you may ask, what the fuck is that bullshit? Well, I have.
Wow. Shaking my head. Did I say you're promoting terrorism with Al Qaeda? You're promoting terrorism in fucking general, mate. You'll need the definition of in general. Usually, mainly, or as a whole?
I have no idea. Apparently I'm with Al Qaeda, bro. Apparently. And like, I don't know if which one exactly which by making this meme. Apparently. And if you know what a meme is, it's parody or whatever, you know. It's supposed to be funny. First of all,
I
there's
didn't
not
find
a
that funny.
single
I didn't find that meme funny. At all. And neither did anyone in my server.
rule about spamming, and I think I had a spasm or something, but you know, if there was, then I'd love to see it, because I've gone through them, aka the rules, several times, so that warning is ignored. And according to Rule 21, you say, and I quote, "Do not offend myself and any other person in a racist way."
Are you sure about that? Racist and or offensive way. And no politics. Myself, I or me personally used to emphasize the speaker. Racist, a person who is prejudiced against or antagonistic towards people on the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. It is also prejudiced against or antagonistic towards a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized. The definition of offensive. This is causing someone to feel resentful, upset, or annoyed. It is also actively being aggressive or attacking. We will be on the offensive if our plans and missions go smoothly, i.e. if we are an attacking force in a military campaign. So, this is the black way, or dark way, if you will, as I like to call it, the evil way of being offensive. However, this is the good way of being offensive. You are being evil by saying this is causing someone to feel resentful, upset, or annoyed. Spiswell felt upset, offended, or annoyed. Sorry, Spiswell felt resentful, upset, or annoyed. Because you spammed at everyone in the server. You also offended him because he didn't like the Nazi comedy, or nasty comedy, as that's what he was supposed to be saying, in the server. Once again, you lack this.
I have not altered this at all. I copy pasted this shit. And if you remember what I said earlier, he does not appreciate liars. And what did I also say? He likes to change his rules a lot, which, if you remember, it said no politics as well, which he also changed on like the 20th of September. Now,
Trying to argue the point about the server's rules with me in a YouTube video. Well. Again, you lack common sense.
why he would put in that, I don't know. Because, you know, some people think that George Bush or something like that, you know, 9/11 was an inside job, so maybe he thought I was gonna take that road or something, you know, but I don't know. It's Solent. You never know what goes on in the chocolate M&M factory, aka his brain. but
You outright disrespected everyone in the policy. Sorry, you outright annoyed everyone in the policy.
yeah, and I never
Not just me.
offended him or anyone else.
Yes, you did. That's why I said then please consult the following rule. Rule 4. Mental assault, trolling, false input, misleading text, and bullying isn't tolerated on this server. And you also needed to consult or use the common sense to consult Rule 13 at the bottom. Field marshals are by all means allowed to overrule the policy of the server. This cannot be refuted. So you cannot argue. So you got no say in this argument.
And he even said it himself in the warnings. I disrespected his car. Now, you tell me which rule, like the closest rule I thought here, and that's why I said it in the warnings, you know, because like his rule said, you know, do not offend him. So I'm guessing that's what he meant by that, but you know, disrespecting his car is not part of him. He's not a driving car, you know, this shit ain't Cars 1, Cars 2, or Cars 3, bro. Yeah, the movies are really good, but bro, you're not a fucking car, dude. Like, come on. I did not fucking disrespect you. So the second warning is a joke, and
No, it's not. You were warned for arguing the point of the policy. Or in this case, the server's rules in that statement.
you know, I say it to him right
That's why you got a straight up second warning there.
here. Promoting terrorism, sure, buddy. Show me one single darn screenshot where I've either said terrorism is good or that I promote it in any way at all. You know, and I tell him this was my defense against these horrible accusations. And then he tells me to consult the following rule. Rule 4. Mental assault, trolling, false input, misleading text, and bullying isn't tolerated on this server.
Yep, and I told you that you bullied the crap out of everyone in the server by spamming at everyone. As a result, you also trolled. The meme that you posted was deleted. Those types of memes are not tolerated on my server as they promote some form of terrorism that I can't remember of. Wait a minute, it promotes terrorism of Iraq. And plus, you just breached the last rule of the server. No one is allowed to win an argument with me, and as a result, your case is dismissed, cadet. Do not argue the point about the server's rules with me.
But
You don't have a job. That's probably why you lack the common sense that I do have.
you're probably thinking, was this rule true as well? Did I actually break this? Well, I have news for you, buddy. I did not.
Oh, yes you did.
Because I was busy promoting terrorism, of course. No, but serious shit here though. I apparently bullied the crap out of everyone in the server by spamming at everyone. But as a result of that, I also trolled. And the meme that I posted was deleted. Those types of memes are not tolerated on my server as they promote some form of terrorism that he can't remember of. Oh, wait a minute. It promotes the terrorism of Iraq. And plus, I just breached the last rule of his server, which is apparently, like, at the time, there was only one single, like, the last rule was Rule 23. And Rule 23 was definitely this, 100%. You know, and it says here, no one is allowed to win an argument with him. And you can see his stupidity already here. He means against him or whatever, you know. No one is allowed.
Do not argue the point about the service rules with me. Once again, your lack of.
Allowed to win an argument against him. You can't, you know, you can't win an argument with him, you know. If Solent likes chocolate ice cream and you want to shove it up his ass and you say, yes, Solent, I agree to shove chocolate ice cream up your ass, he will ban you. But, you know, like...
No. I will ask the person, are they kidding me first? And if they're going to continue to bully me and troll me with that shit, yes, I would ban them.
You know, he already...
Hashtag the warnings, mate.
Here, basically, he's warned me for 3 things. Well, not really, because I didn't break those 3 things.
Oh, yes, you did. You try to argue the service rules with me with this.
Nor is this this isn't even a rule. It is not.
Excuse me? It's been a fucking rule since the server's existence, mate. It's just been updated. This has been a rule since the server has been updated. Since the server's existence.
Now, after like, I don't know, 3-4 months, 3-4 months, 5 months or something like that, I don't know, I'm not good at fucking math, but you know, this wasn't even a rule then. And you know, here there's another rule. So if you think about it, I've technically broken 4 rules then, according to him.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You didn't understand the fact that I could overrule the policy of the server and just outright ban you for that long-lost mistake.
That's what it sounds like, at least. So I've already gotten warned more than 3 times, so I should have been banned already, you know. Lucky me. But you know, he even says here, you know, that, you know, child-friendly shit, and then he says the most stupidest thing ever, which
maybe because I didn't have the memory or the data to load the correct date and time of the September 11 attack
pisses me off,
at the time.
Because you know, he can ban me when making a meme of his car flying into the
That's a model of my car, it's not my actual car. Wrong number plate.
World Trade Center, which I want to remind you is not possible. A car can't fly. And he gets the date wrong of one of the most well-known
Well, with the right technology, you can actually make a car fly.
terrorist things. Maybe I'm just stupidly retarded here, you know, but the meme promotes the terrorism of September the 11th, 2004. you know, it promotes the terrorism of Iraq. I don't give a rat's ass if it's made with a sense of humor in mind. That meme is not allowed. Keep in mind, there was no rule against that, you know?
Keep in mind, there is a rule against that. Memes in a comedic fashion that are also child-friendly. Meaning your memes are not... meaning your terrorist depicting memes are not allowed.
And it was made with sense of humor.
Well, it offended the crap out of the entire server, mate.
You know, they think...
One particular member said, quote, "Can you please remove that September 11 meme that has been posted in the mess hall by Silver2K, or Big Tanks, as you kindly refer to yourself as? It offends me, because I was there when it happened."
That
End quote.
his entire YouTube channel is
From a
based
former
on,
member in my
it's
server.
made upon sense of humor. Well, not really, but it is. You know. So I kind of like, you know, attack him here, you know, for him not knowing that, you know, 9/11 actually took place in 2001, you know. And yeah, here this was not a typo that he did. He actually got it wrong.
Yes, I got it wrong. You helped out with the, you know, parody era I was having there by saying September 11th to 2001, when you said America in the year 2001. I was off by 3 years. Hats off to you for that one. Okay? But you can't post memes like that in my fucking server. Simple as that.
And you know, he says
Private
that
first class speaks well, but and everyone in the server but you. You offended me, you offended everyone in the server at the time, but yourself.
assault or whatever, you know, rule for mentally assaulting someone. So as who was mentally assaulted by that, and he says one person, their real name, or not real name, but you know, he says one person's name, and then everyone but me in the server. So I tell him to show proof, and you can see here, you know, he's trying to get into the person's pants, you know, and then you know, the person
Excuse me, I'm not gay, thank you very much.
asks to him to, you know, stop.
This is called bullying at its finest when you said that.
Big tanks, which, you know, it was me back then, you know. It's been such a long time. I've changed my name, and I barely changed my name, but you know, spamming at everyone, you know, yeah, it's pretty annoying, but just mute the person, just mute them. And they didn't like that Nazi comedy I was posting.
That was a typo error on his behalf. He means nasty.
You know, also assuming my gender here, can't even spell it with an apostrophe. But you know,
He's French. Cut him some fucking slack, asshole.
it's Lego Germany, you know. And he says he's warned me twice, even though I've somehow been warned like 4 times. But you know, for disrespecting his car, promoting terrorism, and spamming, which is 3 things. Learn to count, which is apparently not tolerated in his server. It is, because it's not a rule. And you know,
It's not, because it is a fucking rule.
he's gonna speak with his soul about the
Yeah. My dark side.
performance. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you know. And then it says, you know, the last rule before the server overhaul of version 1.5 of my server is this: rule 20, do not argue the point, blah blah blah, is the, you know, shit we saw earlier. But you might be thinking, hold up, he did not say that was the last rule, you know. And then he's like, oh, and I'm still
Still having problems with reading?
preaching it. Surprise motherfucker, you know. He censors himself because, you know, he's a kid. But, you know,
Actually, I'm 26 and you're the kid, mate.
then he kicks me because he knows I'm fucking true, you know.
You're a fucking liar in my books.
But let's go up here and find it again. This is the last rule. I'm not even kidding here. This is the last rule. Rule 24.
No. Ding! This is the current last rule of the server. What you're showing is back then,
I just wanna,
which does not apply to now.
you know, show you guys as well, for those who has
Well, Rule 24 still exists, but yeah.
OCD. There's no Rule 24. He completely missed Rule 22. You know, this is apparently the last rule, but at the same time not. You know, and on, you know, September 20th, you can also see here, and no politics. I do not accept them here. You know, and there is, I don't see any rule here that you can't win an argument with him, aka against him, you know. But
Then you clearly didn't read this rule. 13. And 20.
you know, it is what it is. I even show it right here, you know. The breach the last rule of the server, it's not, you know. And let me see if I get this straight. So when he kicked me, I could still come back, and you know, it was like, I don't really care that much, you know, but I still wanted to. I didn't really read the rules of the server, but you may think, well, he doesn't read his own rules, because, you know,
Excuse me, I make them, mate.
he clearly didn't know that Rule 24 thing right now, you know. But it's fucking bullshit the shit he's doing, you know. But
No, it's smart. Your complete lack of understanding of server policy in regards to immersion, professionalism, and gaming, and in regards to a lack of safety for any children that may be in this server, results in yourself also breaching the following law. Authorized by the federal government of the United States. Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998. Section 15, United States Code 6501 to 6505.
yeah, whatever. But
You clearly don't understand that there were children in my server, and you posted a meme depicting terrorism. Fast forward.
he did not change it. What he's doing, you know. But yeah, whatever. But and I think I've showed everything so far, But right, yeah. So I joined back on his server and I started spamming this as well, Still, there was no rule against promoting terrorism, and I'm not.
That rule countered terrorism and any memes depicting terrorism. This rule countered terrorism and any memes depicting terrorism. Its own separate rule has been made. Second to last, Rule 29, I will not accept and I will not tolerate any memes depicting terrorism. And I also outline that, you breach copyright if you use any photos of me.
Not promoting terrorism, disrespecting his car again, which thankfully was not a rule there. He did not change it. Or well, he probably changed something, but I can't remember. But he changed minor shit and did not do good shit, but
I changed the entire policy, mate.
later on, we get into some, now we're gonna get into some spicier shit. Let me see here. So, here you can also see, that he changed the not safe for work memes channel here, do not have a conversation or memes in a comedic fashion, blah 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 blah, fucking bullshit, but we start to get into the more spicy shit with more alt accounts or whatever. So
Meatball was you. I can confirm, Meatball was you. September 11, 2001. Your father died. Yeah, I beg to differ on that one.
yeah, I'm not gonna say.
I will say this. If you called me an absolute fucking retard, Huntero, I know you are, you said you are, but what am I?
That much about the actual people, but this is Ontario, a person in the squadron, but oh yeah, here you can see, this was on the December 8th, yeah, December 18th. Then he made a rule against depicting terrorism, but it's because of another reason. It's not because of me. Trust me, I did not promote terrorism before.
Yeah, you did.
For that, or well, I did
Any memes that depict terrorism promotes it in a way of laughter.
before, but not directly before, and he put it in there because of me. Yeah, but so basically, Hunter made an alt account called Buccarino.
Yeah. In which Huntero proceeded to call me a retard.
Let me.
Says the bully. Says the bully.
So, you know, Buccarino. And, you know, basically Russian spy infiltrating shit, you know? But, yeah. Let me see here. So either Hunter joined with his alt account before another.
All of this is laughable. I'm not gonna watch anymore. Because you're just outright laughable. You claim I had no rules depicting terrorism when you like this. And yeah, I already posted my disclaimer. Have a good one, Silver. Stay out of trouble. And stay the fuck out of my server, along with you, Huntero. And Comrade Fury. Your offense is 2 years. You can wait until you're 17. Until you can come back to my server.